Cutting waters, trying, every day, every day.
Hey y'all, it's Ebony J, and if you ever wondered what the color 4 and 27 looked like together with like boho braids, I'm gonna show you exactly how that's gonna look in this video. So we're using braiding hair in the color 4 and 27, of course, but we're gonna have to mix it together. Now they do sell, you know, the color already mixed together, but I didn't purchase that. I just went ahead and purchased the separate colors. But I'm gonna be mixing this, and you're gonna have to do this a couple times. Like, you're gonna have to do this like more than like feels like almost 100 times. But for me, this is how I spread out my hair, and this is how the color 4 and 27 came out. I didn't mix it to the point where it was like unnoticeable that it was like 4 and 27, but this is how it came out, and I really actually liked it. So as far as the human hair, when I'm mixing the human hair, I'm literally pinching the color 4 and I'm pinching like a piece of the 27 together so that it's like a nice, you know, look of it together. So once I pinch it on one side, I pinch the other side, mix it together, and sometimes I'll pinch more blonde or pinch more of the chocolate 4. And yeah, that's how it came out. But the color was perfect. A question I've gotten before, like trying to teach people how to braid, is like, you need to make sure that your fingers are having a good grip on that braid so that your knotless braids don't come out loose. People are always wondering why their knotless braids come out loose. This is why. So as you can see right here, I'm braiding, right? Now notice how tight that knotless braid is. If I slide my fingers down, look how loose the braid now is. And if I continue to braid with my fingers down low, it's just gonna be a loose braid. Look how loose that is. My fingers are not uptight. You know, it's too much space and it doesn't look like the first braid. So we're gonna take that out because this is why, you know, your knotless braids are loose. You guys are not keeping like a good grip up to the person's head and up on the braid. Like, your fingers need to almost be blocking you from seeing that you're braiding. I know people are always trying to see what they're doing, but look how close my fingers are to her head. Okay, like I'm making sure I'm keeping like a tight grip. It doesn't have to be tight to where you're hurting the person, but up enough where your fingers are almost blocking you from seeing that you're braiding. But you guys have to just practice that, and that's why your guys' knotless braids are coming out loose. You're not keeping like a tight grip up at the top of the braiding hair. And notice how close my fingers are right here as I'm braiding to the braiding hair. Like, my fingers are always up under that braiding hair. I don't leave any space like that. That is creating a loose knotless braid. You want to make sure that your fingers are up close, tight, up under that braiding hair. Every time you do like a swift motion, up close and tight, up under there. So that's going to help you guys not have loose knotless braids, because nobody wants loose knotless braids. It's not going to last. So make sure you guys subscribe if you made it this far to the video. And make sure you're doing this technique as far as keeping that close grip on the braids. So right here, we're just adding in some human hair. Now, I'll say for the back of her hair, I didn't add a lot of human hair just because it's not really necessary to add too much, you know, human hair to the nape. I don't know if I added any human hair to that first row. I just don't really feel like it's completely necessary, but as I get up higher and higher on her rows, she's gonna have way more human hair. I think for that second row, she probably just had like 2 or 3 pieces of human hair on each braid, but nothing major. But as I get higher up on her braids, she's probably gonna have about like 5 pieces on one braid, just so that it's like a full, you know, braid with human hair. But look how the color mix is coming out, y'all. Like, I think the mix came out perfect. Like, absolutely perfect. Now, YG Wigs is like the only hair company I really personally love. Like, I love it that they are my vendors for my human hair, and that's tea. So if you're watching that, they do sell wholesale, and I definitely like they're my vendors because this is like the best bulk hair to use for braids. Like, I know I probably say that in other videos, but if you've made it this far in the video, you are now knowing my secret that I really do really like YG Wigs, you know, bulk hair for their braiding hair. Like, they never fail me, you know. This is also in the deep wave pattern, the color 4 and 27, and I think it's in the inches 20. So I always usually get 20 inches when I'm doing human hair just because it just looks better. When you get like shorter inches, it doesn't always like look as full or as nice. So I always like to do like 20 or longer. 18 you can get away with that, but I personally always like to stick to the 20 inches. Also, I'm using my, I think it's called Digi camera for this, the Osmo Pocket 3. If you guys like how the camera is in this video compared to my other videos, let me know, because I usually use my Canon G7X, but it's just, I don't know, it's just less convenient. This camera I'm using here is just way more convenient because it just moves and does what I needed to do like easily, and it's like a wider shot, so it doesn't have to be like so close or so far. So yeah, I'm feeling it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it, because you know, you're the ones that watch the videos. And of course, we're coming to the end of the video. As y'all can see, the color is eating. Like, it's just really pretty. It's so pretty. It's like blonde, but still has that brown up in there, you know? I did do a video where I did the color 4, 27, and 30. So you guys will have to check that out. I'll try to link it somewhere on the screen so you guys have that. But yes, this wet came out perfect. Like, also, you want to make sure when you have human hair that you're able to brush it like this, and make sure that you're able to dip it. If you can't dip the human hair in hot water, that means that the human hair is not good. So if it's the same, you know, curl pattern when you dip it, after you dip it, then that means it's good human hair. So I like to wet my clients' hair just to see and get any tangles out from braiding and stuff. Wet it up with my mist bottle, and from there, I love this mist bottle also, by the way. I just love it better than a spray bottle. It's just not so heavy. It just mists the hair, you know, lightly. And yeah, also get you the unbrush as well. I'll try to link that down below so y'all have that. But subscribe to my channel and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, faves.